Hi, welcome to King Motors. You've clicked the link to our 2017 Hyundai Ioniq. I'm going to give you a quick review, spin around, all this kind of stuff. But first one, I absolutely love this car. Very seldom, I grew up in the motor trade, and it's very seldom that something comes along like this that you really don't expect to impress you. But my God, it's impressive. The spec on the car is absolutely bonkers. I just love the little thing. I'm going to go through some of the stuff on you, and there's some seriously impressive stuff on this car. And then, as always, I'm going to put a link in the description whereby you can click on the website and go directly to the car, get all sorts of all the details and that kind of stuff. But I'm also going to point out, and by just placing here, how much this car is going to cost you to own by the week and by the month. Here we are driving the Ioniq. I'll talk about the cars first, generally. Hyundai, as I'm sure you all know now, they've just come on leaps and bounds over the last sort of 20 years. When I first got into the motor trade, I used to sell the old first version of the Hyundai Accent, and they were really reliable, great car. You got modern tech with them, but it was cheap. And slowly but surely they just kept developing and developing, got really into the marketplace, and now they're easily on a par with Toyota or Honda or any of that kind of stuff, and they're certainly in people's minds they're in that position. And a big part of it is the long warranty. Like this particular car here is still entitled to 2 years of manufacturer's warranty once you buy it from us, so it's as good as anything. Now again, that doesn't mean we sell you a car and wash our hands. We have to sell you a good merchantable quality car before we do any of that sort of stuff. And then should you find that you need to use any of the warranty or any of that kind of stuff, we'll absolutely take care of all the arrangements and loan cars and all that kind of stuff. You still bought it from us, But spec wise, this little car is amazing. Like I said in the intro, it's very seldom I get surprised by something I wasn't expecting to be surprised by. I didn't expect to like this little car as much as I do, but I love it. Okay, general spec wise, we'll go with, it's very similar to a Toyota Prius, really similar in terms of size, looks, economy. The only actual big difference mechanically between the two of them is you have an actual gearbox in this as opposed to a CVT gearbox. You have 6 gears in this car as well, which I think might help economy slightly. The other plus point to it over a Prius have become super popular with taxi men, which basically creates a premium. So they're making more money possibly than they should in the short term. But then this car does some stuff. Like, this is future stuff. We'll start with the basic. You've got heated seats, fairly common. We have a heated steering wheel, very uncommon. That's Range Rover stuff. We have wireless charging for our phones down in the central piece here. We've AUX ports, we've USB ports, there's 2 or 3 different power ports. I could go on and on and on. But the main thing that this car does is something I'm going to have to show you. So from here, you'll have to forgive me, I'm going to have to change the camera position, and it'll get a bit crappy for a few minutes, but it's worth it. So here we are pulling onto the motorway, and this car has cruise control, nothing too odd about that. So I'm going to set the cruise control, and I'm going to set it for 60 miles an hour, which is, so we've got it set at 60, which is 100 kilometers an hour. Now I don't know whether you can see, but there's a car in front of me there, and he is doing 82 kilometers per hour, and we're tied onto his back. This car has radar cruise control, so it takes care of all the braking. This car will brake all the way down to 0 for you in heavy traffic, and I know because I've used it, and my run across is a motorway run, so I can set distances between us. So I can set the distance to get a bit shorter between this man. This is the shortest distance. We'll get a little bit close to him, but we're going to stay exactly at the same pace that this man is doing here now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bump her up ever so slightly. So we want to go to 65 miles an hour. But now I'm going to do something that's super impressive. I'm going to press this little button here, and I'm going to pull us out around behind the man. So the car is going to start accelerating absolutely by itself to find the preset position. I'm going to pull us back in here, but then I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind. It certainly blows my mind anyway. Just pull us back ever so slightly there. This car, now that I've pressed the button down here, is actually steering itself. all I have to do is tip the wheel so the car knows I'm here, but I'm not doing anything. This is all the car itself. It's really disconcerting actually, but it's amazing. It's future stuff. The car is literally keeping itself between the lines. I keep going to correct it and I don't need to because the car does it itself. So I hope that impressed you as much as it impressed me. I absolutely love this little car. The build quality is amazing and its spec is just crazy. You've everything, reverse camera, SAT-NAV, you know, you've all the stuff, but also all of this stuff. So an incredible little machine. So yeah, that's enough about the car. I'll just speak about ourselves as a company. Just in this period of time, we're doing distance selling, obviously. You know, so just about us, we're a SIMI dealer. We're an AA approved dealer, meaning this car will get a 101 point AA checkpoint before it goes out. As I've said earlier, it's got its 2 years warranty, but you can execute that warranty through us. So we could take care of all that kind of stuff, or drive into the local Hyundai dealer if you're buying this car from us in Cork or whatever. Yeah, and just on that, really, that's kind of pretty much it. Other than that, if you like the content that we're creating, or you just like us, and hopefully eventually you'd like to buy off us, click the subscribe button, because every car we have will get a nice in-depth review like this. So you might see something you like, you can give us a call. And again, on top of that, if you're unsure about anything, any questions, any of that kind of stuff in the intro, do feel free to email us or give us a call. We'll be more than happy to have a chat with you and try and answer any questions you have generally regarding this car or any other car we have in stock. But yeah, with that in mind, thanks for watching our video. We appreciate your time, and hopefully we'll see you soon.